But favorite Boogeyman moment, y'all. I got the trial of Eric Bischoff.
Yeah, I mean, unanimous on that one. That's mine too. I don't think I have to say too much more, man.
Especially when he grabs the clock, slams it in his head, and then he always says, "I'm the Boogeyman, and I'm coming to get you." Shout out to Nessa because, oh man, you gotta talk to Nessa or Trell. I can't tell you what she said in the group, what she said in the live chat conversation I was on the S4U Wrestling Podcast. Go shout out to them crew. I can't remember exactly, but John and Trell, they were getting after Nessa, and so that's where I came to Nessa's defense on. If y'all want the context of that story, y'all gonna have to talk to John and Trell about. But
shoot, yeah, no problem, bro. Man, but that I think the board's unanimous on that one, man. That one was great. You know, especially that, and I had to add the one that he came out with Little Boogeyman with him and it was that was pure entertainment, man. To see that was because I loved Hornswoggle, man. I loved Hornswoggle, man, for various reasons. I loved it when they bought out not just him, but I loved it when they bought out Zach Gowen. Those were what I like to call precious moments where you just see things that you just can relate to. You get to see, something that you normally wouldn't see. And it wasn't like they was always being used as a joke. If you really read between the lines, they were being used as inspiration to show you some things. So, yeah.
BRF?
I mean, yeah, the Eric Bischoff moment is definitely always going to be one that stands out. But I ain't gonna lie, I think one that I have to point out, it freaked me out a little bit. I have to bring it up. You remember around the time JBL had the cabinet when he was WWE champion or whatnot.
Ooh.
And he had you should know what I'm about to say. And he had Jillian Hall in the cabinet, and she had that thing on her face. And then Boogeyman and then Boogeyman just decides to
Or when he kissed Carmel.
That was one of the craziest things I've ever seen. Basically, like
Carmel, though.
Oh my gosh, just oof. Boogeyman was a character. He's a character to say the least. And what good Lord, I mean, that one still kind of stands out to me because I'm just like, how the hell they still able to, how would they put this on TV still? Like what? But like man, just whew. But yeah, like I said, him coming out with Little Boogeyman though, that was great too. That was great too. But you wouldn't think a guy that was like that debuted to in the WWE to be kind of like a new kind of more intimidating supernatural presence, and then kind of became more of like a comedy act, but still was like pretty successful. I mean, it's crazy to think about, but the Boogeyman character was one in its own, and I'll leave it at that.